All right, chat. There we go. 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 Holy cow. It's been a day. It's been a busy day. Hopefully it's been a good day for you all. I am all over the place. We were running late on everything, but that's okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. Doing okay so far. Yo, Lasagna, do you know how much Novels was making fun of me for that? She's like, you start the same way every time. And I was like, well, it lets them know. It lets them know. Anyway, Joshy, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Good to see you. Congrats at being first. Really, because I forgot to turn the YouTube one on, and then YouTube has been waiting around for a long while, but they're there. More or less. They're hanging out. Barrigan, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, chat, I need you all to do me a huge favor. I need you to do me a huge favor as we come in. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I need you to go to my community page right here. I need you to go, make sure you go vote on this poll. Go vote on this poll. I'm trying to pull the community on something. Because this is a thing that I didn't think would become a thing. And it's kind of really interesting. There we go. Hold on, I want to put this on YouTube. Make sure to vote on this poll. God, I hate how YouTube works. There we go. Did there. Make sure to vote on this poll. By the way, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend? Hopefully everyone's weekend has been good. I don't even have anything set up. I have nothing set up for today. Because we got in, but then we didn't get late. We got in like a perfect amount of time. But I'm dealing with rules drama, and it's hilarious. It is hilarious. Hold on really quick. And you can see from the poll kind of what it has to deal with in regards to. So it's been good. It's been good. And it's funny. Because the rules community, the rules community is not divided. Everyone else is kind of divided on this. Okay. Vote on your poll. Appreciate you voting on it. Giant Lasagna, retaliate doesn't trigger if it wasn't on the table before the attack. So here's the thing. I would tend to agree. All right. So this is what's going on. I had my Sunday morning. Wait, let me. All right. No, because it's the same way retaliate doesn't trigger when you defeat the previous version. Well, that depends. So if there's so the ruling has always been if there is sorry, the light was on. If there's an enemy 1 with retaliate and villain 2 with retaliate, and you defeated villain 1, would you get retaliate? And the answer was always yes, because they both had retaliate, right? It wasn't lost. So in my Sunday morning coffee, excuse me. So in my Sunday morning coffee and games video I put up today, there was a stage in it where basically I did damage to Thanos, and I knocked him out of stage 1 and brought in stage 2, right? And when he comes in stage 2, he equips his helmet, I believe, and on his helmet it says it has retaliate. So Leon comments on it, who Leon I respect as a rules person. He gets a lot of rules right, gets them right almost all the time, right? So X has resolved no retaliate. So he does that, right? So he puts on there. So the idea is that after the step 2 comes in, you do the retaliate, right? You do the retaliate. And I've never heard of anyone playing that way, right? I've never heard of anyone ever saying, like, if you go from stage 1 Thanos to stage 2 Thanos and you hit him with an attack, that you can all of a sudden get hit with retaliate. I've never heard that my entire life. So yeah, I thought he was wrong too. Personally, I still think he's wrong, but what's interesting about this is that we've had a longer discussion in the Discord, and there are rules people I really trust, right? There are rules people I really trust. JS, who we talked about in this channel before, Drew, who's been on this channel before, right? I consider these guys rules experts in this game, and they both say that you get hit with retaliate, right? They both say it, and the argument is that retaliate checks after the villain is defeated, which I understand what they're trying to say. I disagree with the rule though. The reason being, hold on, is because they're saying basically that you would check, you would do the attack and then you would check it afterwards. The problem is the first sentence, which is after a character with the retaliate X keyword is attacked. To me, deal X damage to the attacker. To me, the way I would understand that is they have to have that word and then get attacked, but it's not in play yet. Exactly. That's my argument for it, is that it doesn't matter what the check is way after the fact. It's that the character with the retaliate keyword has to be attacked. It's not that they got attacked and then they gained the retaliate keyword. Like, that makes no logical sense to me. Like, just not even rules wise, just like logic. And it's funny too, because with novels, I did the same exact thing. I said, hey, here's the situation. How would you handle it? So did that, right? And she said, no, you wouldn't get it because it's, as the rules state, after a character with the retaliate X keyword is attacked. She's like, you didn't attack someone retaliate. The new person is in. So it's kind of a weird thing of where they're basing theirs off of. So they're basing theirs off of the timing sequence. They believe that retaliate happens all the way through, or happens as basically a soft response. And also retaliate's not really a response. So that's the whole thing that's kind of going on with this. So I have sent this off to Fantasy Flight Games because frankly, I just don't agree with the ruling. And there's no hard ruling I can see on this. I'm pretty sure if you defeat stage 1 Zola, stage 2 Zola should not retaliate because the previous character version was defeated. I don't think the rule you mentioned earlier is even correct. No, it does. That was pointed out by Caleb. That rule does exist, because that's how I would normally play it. But Caleb has clarified that. I can find that rule to change it. And I don't agree with that ruling, but that is a Caleb ruling, which is a long time ago. And I think that's partially what they're basing this off of too. Heroes when you defeat the first stage. I hate that you can't just search for this stuff. You would need to go way older on the rulings. Hold on, wait. Can I just show what it is? Open link. Oh yeah, okay. I could just show the link. I can't send the link, but this is what it is. This is what the ruling is that Caleb stated. So he stated the question is, when you defeat the first stage of a villain with retaliate using attack, does retaliate trigger? Retaliate says the character must survive the attack to deal this damage, and I'm not sure how that interacts with the villain stage. If the new villain stage that entered play as the result of your attack has retaliate, then you must resolve it. So because of this kind of because of this wording on it, right? If the new villain stage that enter play has for the result of your attack has retaliate, then you must resolve it. This is, I think, what they're basing off of, but I still don't understand the time. Like, it needs to be explained more than this. And the fact that it's never been asked past this, I just don't understand. Plus, the person was discussing like the first stage having retaliate. So is he assuming that the first stage to the second stage, or what? But the first stage also had retaliate. That's my argument. All my guitars. That's mine too. Is that it makes more sense. Why didn't you just say yes or no? Who knows? Who knows? He was always trying to explain things, but always did like kind of weird. This is why they hired an expert, because they were just kind of doing their free time when they had a chance. Sense because he always has retaliate until he's defeated, i.e. dead. In that case, I don't think that reducing stage 1 to 0 hit points should count as defeating the trigger enemy effects then. Seems counterintuitive. Well, that's the other problem. So, even though you defeated the villain, you didn't really defeat the villain. But if you defeated an enemy, aka stage villain 1, you defeated an enemy, right? Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's a whole issue in itself. That is whatever. So you can trigger, I'm trying to think of an example. There's like justice cards, right? When an enemy is defeated, like reduce a threat or whatever. I gotta think of what it is off the top of my head, but that still counts as defeating an enemy, because in the rules, wherever I can find it, desktop. Okay, so villain defeat. If the villain's hit point dial reduces to 0, the players have defeated that stage of the villain, right? Remove the current stage from the villain deck from the game. The next sequential stage of the villain deck is revealed. Set that villain's hit point dial to indicate the stage. If the final stage of the villain deck is defeated, the players players win the game. So technically you are defeating it, but you're not defeating it, which is what is really weird about this ruling, because it's technically defeated, so why would it trigger? Which is it's really, really weird. There's no firm definition on this. I don't think it should be both ways. That defeat the last villain? Yes. No retaliate. That defeat the villain? Okay, retaliate, and I can't trigger defeat effects. Yeah. I agree. I think it's kind of a mess with that. But yeah, so it's become like this big thing. Not it hasn't become a big thing. But like I said, go vote in that poll, because I'm curious of what the community has to say about this. So it's pinned at the top of both chats. And it's hilarious too, because again, it's the vast majority of people would not retaliate in this situation. Guess all my Zola wins are now invalidated. Well, here's the other thing too. I mean, it's whatever. It's 1 damage. The one other thing too that is interesting is I have watched a lot of streams. I watched Dale the Casual Gamer. I've watched Josh. I've watched Nelson. I've watched a few other smaller ones I can't remember off the top of my head. Nobody has done it that way, where Thanos would retaliate in stage 2. Not a single one. So that's the thing. Like, and nobody's ever pointed it out. So like I said, I know Leon in my channel pointed it out. I'm really thankful for he did, because this has become a much more interesting discussion than I thought this was going to be. I'll be completely honest. This is way more interesting. This is the kind of stuff I love, but it still frustrates me. Off topic, but excited for this stream. Wife and kids got me the Fantastic Four, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Into the Cosmos. And I was able to sign a copy of Dark City for $90. I also got Dark City. I got Dark City and Secret Wars Volume 2. I'm trying to get X-Men, Villains, and Civil War. I'm working on it, but also welcome Jester. Hopefully you're doing well. D20's talking about it. It's now officially a big thing. I mean, I guess. What do you think it is? So the only way I've ever played is by reading. And this sounds so arrogant and mean, but I don't mean it to be. The rules state after a character with retaliate X keyword is attacked, deal X damage to the attacker, right? That sentence alone, the first sentence. In my mind, I did not attack an enemy with retaliate. I attacked an enemy, then it gained retaliate. So for me, I don't think you should get hit with retaliate based off that sentence alone. Now, the argument that is made counter to it, again, by people that I trust a lot, they're very, very good with the rules, will say the reason being is because the check for the retaliate happens after the fact. And you can kind of even point to this red section. So the order resolution for abilities surrounding the retaliate keywords is as follows. Abilities that trigger after character takes any amount of damage, then retaliate, then after that trigger, attack camera is attacked, or after the character attacks and damages. So I guess a part of their argument is the timing sequence, right? There's even a step that says after they take any amount of damage. So they already took the damage. The villain and damage stage happens like immediately, is what they're saying. So immediately switch over, and then you would count into this, into checking retaliate, which I still just doesn't make sense to me. Zamkyote, welcome to chat. But there are hero cards that give characters retaliate after the attack is made, like Angel, Spectrum, and Rogue. Do they specifically wait. Expand on that. But like it specifically calls it out, right? Need a keyword called counter if it is supposed to take an immediate effect. The problem is, so they're treating it as like a soft response, and that doesn't make sense to me either, because it's not a response, right? Like, I mean, the game very deliberately, you know, if something, oh, wait, we can find a response, right? Surely we can find a response quickly. My God, Thanos, you're the worst. You're the absolute worst. I don't even know why I look at you. Response, right? So like we have the word response for a reason. Like, so if it's response, retaliate. The other argument I've kind of seen, and I haven't read into it yet because I haven't kept it with chat, is that there's a whole when revealed step, right? So like, is that too much in between of it? You know what I mean? But when does the when revealed for the helmet count into? There you go. Yeah, giant lasagnas. And this was the other argument that was brought up with when revealed, and like, well, now you're revealing a new hero. Like, that's the whole point. Like, you're revealing a new hero. So like, we're doing a whole new thing right now with when revealed. So there is like an argument, in my opinion, to that as well, because we're now we're literally adding the helmet after the fact. We were when revealing him. Like, we have ended one stage, we've gone to another. I never gained retaliate, but now I think I should have taken damage. Hey M, how's it going? Oh M, we're just discussing. You know what? Then as far as I'm concerned, I should be able to deal excess damage to the next stage. It is kind of weird that can trigger over and the other one can't. So looking at the timing chart, I'm beginning to think that retaliate should hit. Why is that? Oops, that's not the right one. There we go. What in this timing chart would state that? Hulk smash from the villains is 1 health. So the timing chart is only when certain things have priority over others. And so that's all this has to do with, right? So if it's something that has the same triggering condition as something else. And I don't know, like, there's nothing in here that has retaliate keywords with villain defeat. You know what I mean? They don't share the same triggering condition? Yeah. Yeah. M, have you I know you were going back and forth with it. I don't know if you've landed on a side yet. Not that there's like a good side or a bad side or anything like that, but I think it's just it's absolutely fascinating. So like I said, everyone vote in the poll, because I'm truly curious of where it all goes. Not even where it goes. I'm just curious how people play it. Since if a villain attacks me, I play a card that adds retaliate, it would retaliate. What card are you adding that gives you retaliate? What's an example? God, I can't read. Also, I can't find things quickly. QR. So wait, John Lasagna. When an enemy with retaliate, with is the keyword here. Like, we talk about so much with so one of the rules things I got wrong doesn't really matter. No, it does matter because it matters what the card is. It depends on what it says. If Jester, it depends. So like if you got hit by an attack and then you're on your turn playing a card that gives you retaliate, like on your turn, it wouldn't affect then. Is it a general? Oh yeah. So if you want to know the exact thing that happened, all right, let me back up because I know there's actually a lot more people in here now than there was before. Let me play the entire situation for you so that this way it's not like me trying to mislead anyone or anything like that. If it's an interrupt, right, there's a keyword for an interrupt then. So if it says interrupt, do this thing, retaliate, then I agree, you're interrupting it. But that's not what this card says. The card would have to say interrupt on it for that to be a thing. All right, hold on. Where's my video? I don't even know where my own videos are. Okay, so if you haven't watched this morning, wait. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to. Oh, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. We do want to get rid of that. All right, so here's the situation so that you all can see it. Okay. And then we have to look for. Oops. Wait. All right, so 5, 6, 7, which actually knocks out. So what I am doing right now, this is stage 1 of Thanos, right? Stage 1 of Thanos, he has 7 life left. I'm using molecular decay to do actually exactly 7 damage. Okay, so I'm doing it exactly 7 damage right now. I am currently exhausted with a tough and 6 life left. The exact amount of his health. So, puts in next to him. Right, comes in with tough. And then we have to look for. So now I'm looking for his card from the when revealed effect. His helmet is what we're looking for. Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay. All right, so he's going to get retaliate with the helmet. And that's how I've always looked at it, as he gains retaliate now. We want to get rid of that if we can. So this is what they're saying is when I just did and got him to the next stage, I should be getting hit with retaliate right now. Okay, I haven't attacked him, haven't done anything, but retaliate should hit me right now and take off the tough that's on my board right here. So that is what they're saying, is that I knocked out Thanos with, it was 7 damage. I did exactly 7 damage. I knocked out stage 1 of Thanos, who does not have retaliate. Thanos came in to stage 2. When he comes in, you reveal his helmet. So it's a when revealed effect. You reveal his helmet. His helmet comes in with retaliate. Down in the comments, Leon pointed out that the Thanos' helmet should trigger retaliate then, which I've never heard of before. And I even wrote I think my first comment was like, I've literally never heard of this before. I've never heard of it, and I've never seen it played that way. So I've watched, I think, all of Dale, the Casual Gamer's games and other people's games, and they have never played it this way, ever. And no one has. And I looked through Nelson's games. I looked through Josh's games. I looked through everyone's games I could. No one has ever played this way. So Leon, I first wrote, I don't believe you. Like, I don't really believe you. In my Discord, you can go check it out. In my Discord, I asked some rules experts that I trust a lot, who's like JS, Drew, and they said that you do get hit by it. And I had them try to explain it to me. And basically what they're saying, their argument is that you get hit with retaliate because retaliate's basically a response after the fact. So, my argument was that if you look at the rules, it states after a character with the retaliate X keyword is attacked, deal X damage to the attacker. And for me, that wouldn't check, like, I didn't attack a character with the retaliate keyword. I attacked a character and then they gained the retaliate keyword, right? And they're saying that doesn't matter because the check for retaliate happens after the fact. So you attacked the enemy gets knocked out, gains the retaliate keyword, and then you check for it, right? That's their argument. And it's a really, really fascinating argument. Like I said, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not upset by anything. Like I'm really happy this was brought up because I think it brings up an interesting discussion. I think it brings up a really interesting point. And it's a weird rules thing because as of right now, like I said, I'm doing this poll and the vast majority you play the way that I have for sure. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. And I have already submitted this over to Fantasy Flight Games for clarification, because I don't think we'll solve it ourselves. They need to make a ruling for it. As far as your retaliate doesn't trigger from a defeat, it weirdly does because of this Caleb ruling. And I think a lot of it's based off of this. There's nothing I can personally find in the 1.5 rules that would actually say like, hey, this is how this would work out. They're basing a lot of it off of this Caleb ruling from what I understand, which is when you defeat the first stage of a villain with a retaliate using an attack, does the retaliate trigger? Retaliate says the character must survive the attack to deal the damage, and I'm not sure how that interacts with villain stages. Caleb just wrote back, instead of like really answering this, he just wrote back, if the new villain stage has that enter play as the result of your attack has retaliate, then you must resolve it, which he doesn't really explain to me. And also this, to me, sounds like he's answering the question of you start with retaliate, you end with retaliate, then you get retaliated, which I still don't fully agree with because I haven't played that way in a long time. But this ruling to me doesn't hold water to me either. Like it doesn't logically make sense. And they have reversed Caleb rulings in the past. They have reversed his rulings, but to me, this definition still doesn't explain it. Okay, if you start with retaliate and end with retaliate, like, okay, then you get retaliate. Like, at least I can almost kind of see that. I still think it messes up the whole villain defeat thing, but that's beside the point. But yeah, he didn't really like fully answer that. So anyway, that's the backstory of it all. Go vote in the poll because I'm genuinely curious. And like I said, I already asked the question, so we'll see what they say. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of your chat. I think you take damage. There is no retaliate. Exactly what I said. Does it check for retaliate, then wait for the attack to resolve, then deal the retaliate damage, or do we check for retaliate when damage will be assigned? We would check. It's after they're attacked, so not when damage is dealt. Damage being dealt has nothing to. Oh god, that came in hot. I'm sorry. Damage being dealt, I don't think has anything to do with it right now. I don't know. Retaliate is a response of an attack. Once the damage from the attack is dealt, the attack is done. And retaliate doesn't trigger from a defeat. Apparently it does. He's right, it doesn't. Doesn't trigger unless you attack again. If you go in and buy a candy bar for $1, then come out an hour later and the price changes to $1.50, do you pay the extra 50 cents? I mean, don't get me wrong. Logically, it makes no sense to me. I don't think it should, and I've never played that way. Okay, this is muddy in the waters. I originally voted no, but after looking at the rules, I would take the retaliate. But I still say no. I've argued earlier, if this triggers, then we should treat the villain as defeated and can't trigger defeated effects. That should be allowed to put excess damage counters in the next stage. Is the price changes just before you finish paying? The argument is that the price change. Well, I mean, that's a tough one because I would say no, because I would say it would be the price change after the fact because I already did the damage, right? If it's after the character with the keyword is attacked, so I paid for the bar, that'd be attacked, pay for the bar. Then they now add the price up. I mean, you can make that. I mean, you can make the argument both ways. I gotta find a good card. For like justice or whatever that does villain theory. I'm pretty sure you take the retaliate. Somewhat related, we got a ruling on Venom stage 2A that sides keep entering on when revealed, but it's affects by the damage you dealt to get there. It's not the same as retaliate, but similar. So villain, that was pointed out to me too. The only problem I have with that is that it's a response. So it's responding to the thing. Retaliate is not a response. Hold on, wait. I want to find it just so that people could see it. Let me find it first. And take my business elsewhere. That's the way to do it. All right, so let's bring up the card that Villain's talking about because this was also brought up. It's Tooth and Nail is the card. So again, Tooth and Nail. Of course, I lost my original card. Hold on, wait. Oh, no, this is fine, actually. So Tooth and Nail, basically what they're saying is after you go to stage 2 of Tooth and Nail, if you attacked Venom, right, and Tooth and Nail comes in, you could trigger this still. But again, it's a response, and after Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove an equal amount of threat here. So that's what Villain's talking about. But to me, that's a response. Like, Retaliate's not a response, and it's just you're attacking. It specifies taking damage, yeah. And I get the ruling that's on that, but to me, these are two very different things. Because the same way as response, the response window is so wide open, right? So I agree with you that that response window is so open. This is what lets us do so much with like Miss Marvel and makes her so amazing, right? Is that her response window is open for so long for returning cards and whatever. This is not a response. It doesn't trigger from damage. So it's just, to me, it's different. Again, you attacked an enemy. Did they have the keyword or no? Right? And if we're talking about triggering conditions and whatever, like that should be a triggering condition. Like when we talk about, that's what I was mentioning before. If we had, where is it? My whole argument, which I'm still bitter about, but I've accepted it. Is we take Sinister 6, right? And after Doc Ock attacks you and damages you, place one threat in the main scheme. This is a triggering condition, and then you don't deal with the rest of the sentence, right? That's how we've taught whatever, because you need a triggering condition, which I still don't agree with because they're independent clauses, but whatever. To me, this is the triggering condition. You have to attack a character with the Retaliate X keyword, and you did not do that in my mind. Angus, how's it going? Also, Villain, I don't think I said welcome. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Retaliate doesn't trigger from damage. It only triggers from an attack. It doesn't care about the time of the attack. It says after the attack. No. It doesn't say after an attack. It says after a character Retaliate is attacked. Like, it's very, very specific after they're attacked. So they have to have the Retaliate keyword when they're attacked. That's how I read that. But it's not even the new stage villain card that has Retaliate. It's his helmet, which only gets put on after everything else is complete. Does Retaliate trigger during the attack or after the attack? After a character damage with the Retaliate keyword, right? And I agree with Lord I think, Lord, you said this originally. With the keyword. I didn't attack him with the keyword. I attacked him, then he gained the keyword. To me, that's the big difference. Clara, welcome to chat. We're just discussing how I'm probably wrong on rules. Feel myself eating a bag of marbles. Don't say that. Where's my welcome, Lord? Hopefully you're doing well. Bryce, the rules reference now, please do. I want to see it in this rules. I want to see it in 1.5. The moment from sorry, Zom. The moment stages on villain really needs to be a clear timing sequence to make this argument, because I think right now hearing a lot of non-specific rule language, which means that we have a Caleb ruling and the Grim rule to abide by. The thing is, I don't agree with Hall of Heroes and taking that as lay of the land until it's in this rule book. So the way I do it, and this is just me and other people can disagree with me, and I get that. I don't abide by Grim rule because that's not. Oh, the Grim rule is in here. Find here to resolve the conflict in the manner the players receive as the worst possible. I forgot they put this in here. Be honest. You can go by the Grim rule with it, but to me, it doesn't even get to Retaliate. Also, this whole thing is kind of ridiculous. This is what you were talking about before. When an attack deals damage to multiple enemies, blah, blah, blah. When an attacked enemy with a Retaliate keyword survives the attack, deals damage, and we talked about like villain defeat and whatever, like that still is muddy to me, but just wait at the Grim rule section. I still hate that, but I'm doing work that's melting my brain. I don't need more brain melting. But yeah, so if anyone, I do agree with you, Zamkioti, that the timing sequence needs to be laid out. That's an Arkham thing. Yeah. Yeah. And I think they just added it in ever since Arkham. I do agree with you. I think that the timing sequence needs to be laid out better, right? Because what is the order of sequences? Until we see that, we're all just guessing. See, they have to survive. Thanos didn't survive, but this is where this gets really muddy too, in my opinion. And this is why I think I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think Caleb is wrong in that ruling. Like, I don't understand that ruling at all. Like, I know people will say the villains survived, but you defeated them, right? Like, they survived overall, but you still defeated them. So, whatever. That's a whole other thing. Are we playing Champions today? We're going to be doing Legendary. I can't do Champions today. My brain hurts from everything. Where do we stand on Zola? One of you stage 1 and 2? The Zola argument is still... Oh, wait. Let me see if I can find a good one. Because I think they specifically asked about Zola. The problem is the rulings are so hard to find now. No, that's not it. Retaliate isn't on the table after, so you don't get checked. If your brain can't handle champions, you could always play Lorcana. Nah, not today. Now, we'll do Legendary in a little while. Alright, pre 1.5. Did they bring it up at that point? Oh, wait. Discord. So this is where they talk about the timing with Zola. Right? So this whole thing is talking about knocking out Zola 1 to Zola 2. Takumi draws 1. This empties the deck. Haymaker is shuffling with a new deck. Zola's Retaliate triggers. So this is when they are doubling down here in August 22 that Zola has Retaliate again from one stage to the other. Did they talk about Thanos in the old one? This triggers doesn't need to take this in. Oh wait, I'm using Wasp and Giant Form to split her attack, and I'm not sure they consider it response to Thanos' armor. After it makes a base attack, then Thanos can target Thanos while dealing all my damage. Oh man, that's a crazy way to play. Field initiates an attack against me. I play Grasping Tendrils to interrupt it. No. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. Nah, they don't say it. That's annoying. So wait, is it in the new rulings? I don't even know where the Thanos ruling is from way back when. Wait, is it under outdated? No. I don't know where it is. This has been brought up now. I was considering filming a Zola game. Just FYI. They are treating Retaliate like a condition. Do we have official ruling on conditions? No, I was wondering if they actually talked about conditions. Triggering condition. Some concept abilities seek a specific condition. Same triggering condition. Define the word. Like stun. Yeah. So wait. But do they actually... Hold on. Stun 34. Oh, wait. Stun. Okay, so stun prevents attack from dealing damage. So they're calling that a status. So wait, what did they say? Wait, let me look at villain defeats. All right, so if the villain's hit point is reduced to 0, the players have defeated that stage of the villain. Remove that current stage from the villain deck from the game. The next sequential stage of the villain deck is defeated. Set that villain's hit point dial as indicated by the stage. The final stage is the villain, you won the game. Okay, excess damage that is dealt does not carry over. Okay, attachments, upgrades, status cards, counters, and non-damage tokens on the villain carry over to the new stage. If the new stage has the villain has a different title from the previous stage, this is the whole argument that you can't transfer everything if it's a new stage, right? They have to specifically call that out. If the villain is defeated while activating, the villain resumes the activation of the new stage. If the new stage the villain has a different title from the previous stage, the activation ends, which makes perfect sense. Attachments, upgrades, status cards, counters, and non-damage tokens on the villain carryover. Yeah, I still don't understand how Retaliate would work from stage 1 to stage 2. Where did we see... Oh my god, I can't spell Retaliate. What is this under? Attack. So again, when an attack enemy deals damage to multiple enemies, each attacked enemy with the Retaliate keyword must survive the attack. Do you have the word survive? Survive. Yeah, that's such a weird ruling in general. I don't know. Head smoking from the stress of this topic, dude, drives me nuts. Again, the other thing is like I just have never ever seen anyone play it the quote unquote correct way. I have never seen it. I watched Dale's games, I've watched Nelson's games, I've watched Josh's games. No one has ever done it that way. Hold on, we need to find an example of a when defeated card. Leon has it going. Hello, love your MC content and stoked to catch you live. Appreciate you being here. Off topic, but is Too Many Bones still worth for me to get into? Just finished your gameplay with Nelson. It looks really fun. So it is really fun. It's a really fun game. The problem is that I think this is just me speculating, so just take it with a grain of salt. Is that it is going to be outdone by the what's the new one? The Elder Scrolls game. I think they won't say it, but the Elder Scrolls one is basically like I think going to be a better version of it. And there's also just so much content for it that's just kind of hard to catch up on. You know what I mean? So if you don't mind having just like the base box or two to play, I think it's really good. If you can get Too Many Bones Undertow, I think that's a really good one. But yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on how much you want to invest in it. But is it good? Yeah, I think Elder Scrolls is going to become the better implementation of it. And they won't say that. Chase him down. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we're talking about. This works on the villain when you defeat stage 1 and stage 2. Why? I defeated it. And if I defeated it, how do they survive? Each attacked enemy with the Retaliate X keyword that survives the attack deals its retaliate damage to the attacking character. Okay. Why can this do it then? You can't have it both ways. I agree with you, Joshy. I think it should be one way or the other. And honestly, if they come back and they say, like, it's not... Like, if they come back to me and say that, you know, Retaliate still transfers over and whatever, then you just bring this up and be like, I don't understand. Like, this makes no sense. Also, well, thank you, Berrigan, for pointing that out. Shout out to you. What was it? Moment of Triumph? Yeah, Moment of Triumph. After you attack and defeat an enemy, heal 1. Yeah, you can absolutely do this on the villain. I've never seen anyone say they can't, unless that's a new thing. So normally play by the rules reference only and not the Hall of Heroes ruling. There's so much, and they go back and forth fairly often, so I stopped following them for months. Been trying to catch up recently, but it's so much to read through that's unreasonable to keep up with. Villain, I feel that 1000%, because I used to try to keep up with everything, and then really it dropped off during the cost arrow and deal and take, and when they just kept like switching things, I was like, no, I'm done. Wait till 1.5. And like I knew they were trying to figure out to get to 1.5, but still. But yeah, so I don't know. This all just drives me nuts. big heals for Hulk with Moment of Triumph. Yeah. Yeah. No, Josh, I'm on your team with both ways. I'll be completely honest. I forgot this wording existed. For each attacked enemy with the Retaliate X keyword that survives the attack deals as Retaliate damage. I forgot this existed. For the most part, I think you can just use 1.5 for most situations, just not this one. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be clarified, in my opinion. Anyway, long story short, go vote in the poll, because I want to see the results, because I'm genuinely curious. And it's not like again, I don't want this to be like, haha, I was right. Like, it ain't that. I just think people are as confused as I am and have always played it the way that I have, because it logically, in my opinion, logically just makes the most sense. And maybe the way the rules are written right now and the way it's understood, it doesn't. But until that, Team Retaliate shouldn't trigger for this moment. I think it's an interesting thing. I think it's interesting. This is so stupidly confusing. I feel bad for content creators that need to get this game right. So many unnecessary and intuitive rules that make no sense. Yeah. And really what it comes down to is the timing. We kind of mentioned this before, right? We need to understand the full timing of things, of when the villain defeats, when Retaliate's actually checked. Like, again. And honestly, it's not even... Okay. On top of that, it's not even a thing with content creators. Like, when you say, like, you feel bad for content creators, like... For me, I feel even worse for new players of this game. There is 0% chance a new player of this game ever gets that ruling right, assuming you're supposed to get hit with Retaliate. Like, let's assume the rules experts are correct, and I trust them. Like, their logic makes sense to a point. But if you are a new player in this game, I am willing to put money down. That's basically a 0% chance you get that right the first time. Or 2, or 3. Like, nobody logically would. The point is just to have fun because he knew there'd be mistakes. Yeah. And Dale always played the way I played. I use Dale's videos a lot as like, okay, the rules have changed since him, but there are certain things that haven't. So let me figure out the ones that have and that haven't. That one, as far as I'm concerned, never has changed, for what I can see. But yeah. Actually, I want to find that Caleb ruling. I don't know exactly where it is. Yo, more votes. Let's go. Thank you. Anyway, so that's everything that's going on with that. It's a great time. It's a great time to be alive. Raymond, how's it going? Happy Father's Day. Appreciate it. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Will be fathers, soon be fathers. Father figures. Appreciate you all out there. Can we wait for the video on this topic? It'll be a short video. Be super short. I'm just going to cut things from here. How I think it should be played. I always use them as a guideline to things. But if you want to watch fun not arguments. I don't want to say arguments. Arguments is the wrong word. But on the Discord, we did discuss this way before. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad for JS because he's such a good guy and he's really trying to like help me understand this. And like I just does not compute in here. Like it just I think even if they come back with just like, yes, you would get hit retaliate, and they don't explain why, I will lose my mind. Because I don't know how you get there. Like I just don't. It's so bad. Ugh. So yeah, we'll see how it is. I can accept it, but to me, it just changes a bunch of other rulings regarding defeating the villain. It makes things more muddy. Definitely effects and conditions should only be counted on the current stage of the villain unless otherwise stated. I will eat a bag of marbles and film it if I'm wrong. That's serious. I don't know, because they've made rulings and they've gone back on it. So this could be one of those situations where they make the ruling that way. You have to eat a bag of marbles. And then later on they're like, "Oh wait, that wasn't the right way to rule that." and then you already ate a bag of marbles. So, you know, it's a lose situation. But of course, like, here's the other thing. Here's the other issue that I'm dealing with this is that well, let me find it exactly. I am currently waiting. There's a lot of rules in here. God, what is it called? Wait, can you search? Oh, wait. Justice. Man, I can't find it. I have a ruling out there of how does toe-to-toe work and the justice version of it, and how does taunt work. So those rulings are still out there. They have not answered those rulings because they know JS and I are right about this. My teeth got ruined for no good reason. Exactly. Then lasagna be permitted to regurgitate them? I mean, I guess as long as you didn't digest them. So anyway, that's today. That's today, chat. Hopefully your guys' weekend was much better. Hopefully it was much better. We at one point they suggested you get attacked first, then deal damage, but I forgot what it was and can't remember. It's so annoying. Starting Arcana, I pulled an Enchanted Diablo from a starter deck booster. Let's go. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I still have 2 booster boxes to open up. I'm so far behind on it. That's a nice stream. D20 ruins Marvel Champions. Good night. Depending worth 200, I would sell that bad boy. Marlin, I think Fantasy Flight Games should organize and host an event where they invite content creators and players to play with official judges that could set precedents that last until next year's event. Yeah. You know what's funny too? This was pointed out in one of my videos way back when. They used to play Marvel Champions now and again, Caleb and like some other people, or maybe Tony or whatever, and they'll make rules mistakes like live on stream. And I get it. Like, it's tough to not make rules mistakes, but like they would make rules mistakes on live and like chat would have to catch them on it. It was so funny. Do you think resource cards that give an extra point of attack are worth it in rush decks? In rush decks, yes. I think that's the only situation where it is. Audacity is great to knock off a tough. Yeah. Yeah, it works for that too, I guess. So if you're dealing with heavy, tough villains, it's not bad. Multi-event too. It will work well for that. So that very depends on what hero you're playing, right? It's like 2 heroes out there, 3 heroes, something like that use that. But it makes a lot of sense in Rush. Especially for like Josh said, pinging off the tough. The Hulk aggression to get those Hulk smashes to work? Yeah, because you ping it off first, so you don't just go straight into a tough. It took me a long time to learn that. That should be in a Hulk deck like the vast majority of the time. Not the vast majority of the time. A lot of times that you would play an aggression Hulk. That wasn't a fair way to say that. Okay. Let me... Increases the event by 1 on Gambit's deck. Yeah. Miss Marvel loves those resources in both aggro and justice. Oh, deal a little bit extra? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Rush Captain Marvel, nice. Well, with her card draw, it's so nasty. I mean, it's just, it gets crazy with her. She's gonna slowly get a game out while we're talking. Oh yeah, chat, I didn't tell you. Passion for Justice has my multitasking do 5 and 5. That's crazy. I forgot to tell you, I finally fixed my John Cena thing. Wait, did I fix it? Let's see, hold on. Get ready for John Cena alert.
And his name is John Cena!
Fixed it. So just FYI. I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it. Zom, how much do you pull something like that off, though? I feel like I could never pull that off properly. Regularly? God, you're a better player than I am. I'm so bad at playing. Well, it's also because I play too fast, probably. Literally all the time. Love it. Love it. Using Audacity to knock off tough. That's a pretty sick strat. Yeah. Yeah. The small things you learn from chat, right? That's really why we hang out. It's just chat just tells me how to win games. All right, we did Noir. What's the fear within? Or the fear itself? Do I want that? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What one is this one? No, this is Noir. We did Noir. So technically the next one would be... I don't want to do that one yet. It's Secret Invaders. Do we want to do Secret Invasion already? Should we do that? Then the attack card? Yeah. So... Hold on. We can bring up the rules so that you can see the process. When you get stunned, oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I have to see if they have that sound. That's actually a good idea. Alright, really quick. What card am I looking for again? Audacity, right? Alright, Audacity, where's desktop? So the timing sequence that you know. So it says after you spend this card, deal 1 damage to the villain as a hero response. So you have to spend resources first to play a card, right? That's the timing essentially. So since it specifically states after you spend this card, you spend your resources first and then do the thing. So you would respond to the spending of the card, not to the event, action, whatever, of whatever it is. So that's why this would do the 1 damage first. So if you use 3 audacities to play a Hulk smash, let's say, whatever it may be, you would deal 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, Hulk smash. Not like Hulk smash plus 13, whatever. You can't. Okay, yeah, you can't use 3. Okay. Use 1 with a double strength. My brain's fried. It still doesn't function after everything else going on. Which one's this one? Dimensions. Does anyone play Dimensions? Is that any good? What are the heroes like in there? Ooh, what do we got in there? Jessica Jones? Squirrel Girl. Oh, we go against Jonah Jameson. That's still Jessica Jones. Wait, is this Howard the Duck? Oh, it does have Howard the Duck. Yo, I kind of want to play Howard the Duck. Oh, wait, Valkyrie. Oh, sweet gad. Sweet, sweet Valkyrie. Lady Sif. Okay, what's this one? That's the Black Widow deck. I don't want to do Black Widow yet. That's still pretty new. That's the shield one. What's this one? Fear itself. I don't understand what that is. All right, so I do need to look up Marvel Legendary keywords because I don't remember any of the keywords ever. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let you all choose what we do. We're gonna do a poll, democracy. So YouTube first. Start a poll. What to play? Toe was supposed to have more dialogue than Storm gave us weird Toe facts. Like, do you know what happens to Toe in this corner? To play. All right. So should we play Secret Wars? Heroes of Asgard or Dimensions. Those are the three options that you have tonight for Marvel Legendary. So we'll start the poll on YouTube, then we'll do it on Twitch in 1 second. What do we play? Secret Wars, Dimensions, Heroes of Asgard. All right, we'll do a quick poll. Whatever you guys decide. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. Probably the hero I'm best at playing. My multiplayer friends don't even like me. Bring me with her because they want to be able to do the things. I feel like we talked about this in the past, right? There was such like a time period where I feel like we didn't understand her properly. And now that we do, she's just so good. She's just fun. Not even that she's good. Yes, she's good. She's so fun. It's so fun. All right, Secret Wars is winning, which means I have to take out more things. You know how I feel about cards, chat. Oh, but we will get access to sidekicks, which I know you all are very excited for. Who loves her? Big hands. Beast Snow, how's it going? Beast Snow, how have you played Marvel Champions? Have you played Marvel Champions where if you defeat stage 1 of Thanos with an attack and stage 2 comes in with retaliate, do you take the retaliate or not? Join a side. Beast Snow's like, what did I just walk into? Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, so her wonky timing stuff just kind of clicked with me automatically. Ah, it's awesome. Beast Snow, make the right choice. Sidekicks, draw 2 cards, cost 2. Great for Spider-Man too. Is that how they work? I don't even know how they work in Legendary sidekicks. You may return this card to the sidekick stack if you do draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's wild. That is actually really cool. I see now Beast Snow has left the chat. He's like, I'm not answering that. Alright, so y'all voting for Secret Wars. That's what we're going to do. You're asking if I take Retaliate from a defeating version 1 when version 2 comes in? If so, no way. That's actually another thing we've discussed. But basically, there's no Retaliate in version 1. I defeat version 1. Version 2 comes in with Retaliate. Do you get hit with the Retaliate from that new version coming in? The vast majority of people have said No, but our rules experts have said yes, and it is fascinating. Multiplayer format in which a player can play the villain. I hope they do at some point. Absolutely not. Good job. All right, so we're doing Secret Wars. Okay, so Twitch, congratulations. You can do legalized gambling. YouTube, I'm just saying if you want to have legalized gambling. Will I win tonight? Yes, no. If you want to do that, make sure to join Twitch and whatnot. It's a good time. All right, so I'll give you all 10 minutes is a long time. I'll give you all 5 minutes to bet on it. Buy one psychic per turn, but you can gain more in a turn with certain cards that gain sidekicks. I can gain in subsequent turns, right? Oh yeah, do it one turn. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's get this out. While Twitch, you are now legally gambling. But yeah, Beasto, make sure to go vote on that poll then. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Let the people be heard. All right. What do I want to play? Corruption, the Next Generation Heroes. An extra villain group. 8 twists. Fragmented realities. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Two dimensions together. God, there's like a lot of rules. All right, we'll do pan-dimensional plague. That looked simpler. All right, and then what we do is mastermind. We'll take the masterminds out. We'll take the henchmen out. We'll take the villains out. We'll just, we're just gonna take everything out. Just try to make our lives a little bit easier here. Henchmen out. I feel like I just took henchmen out. Those are villains. Okay. Sidekick deck. Bystander. And all the heroes. So many heroes. If I start taking retaliate from that, then when I overkill version 1, I'm applying that damage to version 2. You have literally made the same argument as several people in this chat. It's comical. All right, bystander deck, wound deck, twists, master strike, four, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, so that's all good. Let me take the what if. Move that. Yes, yes. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Two minds on the same track. I love it. I love it between the two of you. That's hilarious. Okay, so actually, can we pop down to the table? Is this even close to set up properly? God, no. That's cool. Not even close. Let's do okay, we gotta turn the villain thing off. Oops, other way. Psychic twists. Sure, we can zoom in on this a bit. You don't need to see that either. All right, hopefully that's better for you all. Do you celebrate Father's Day? Oh my God, Giant Lasagna. The answer is yes. Okay, so Shibi or the Shbi, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. All right, what's our legalized gambling at right now? Oh, a lot of people say no. Cool. Josh, you gonna make some money tonight? 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I want to move this mat some more. Need more room at the bottom here. Williams. Why would you bet against me? I never let you down, chat. Ever. Alright, I need some help picking some heroes. So, we're picking heroes that come with this deck, or that come with this box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this is the scheme we want to do. Does that fit on there? It does. Alright, so sidekicks. Go off to the side. Officer goes there. Actually, we're going to put the officer more to the side because you only see him. We can put the dice there. Actually made no the majority. Sorry about that. Doing great. Had a crab leg fest, chocolate cake, and got an expansions for Spirit Island. Which expansions did you get? Did you get like all of them? Oh, we can get Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay, he's probably going to be one of our choices, chat. Just FYI. Old Man Logan. He's so old, though. Proxima Midnight. Apocalyptic Kitty Pride. Maximus. Oh, that's right. I was reading the comic with Maximus in it. Namor. What else we got? Pick really useless cards. Okay, I'm not picking useless. I actually want to win. Superior Iron Man. Lady Thor. Black Panther. Magic. Oh my god. Doctor Strange. Captain Marvel. And Thanos. Alright. Who should we get to pick 5 heroes. Definitely not recommend buying anything from the HQ. Go for the all gray. Alright, who we thinking? Who we thinking? There's what he's talking about. Yeah, I see the 2 next to your name. Okay. I need to get Mastermind. What Mastermind do I want to play? Alright, so there's Goblin Queen, which sounds cool. Nimrod doesn't sound cool. Wasteland Hulk. Oh, that's pretty sweet. And Green Goblin, but he looks like a Venom Goblin. Oh, he's a zombie Green Goblin. Black Panther, Ultimate Spider-Man as well. Wait, so chat, I think we have to pick between Wasteland Hulk and like zombie Green Goblin. I think they look really cool. I have a high school that I haven't seen in years wearing one of those cheap Walmart Father's t-shirts. This is my favorite. People call me daddy. No, yeah, kid, and he just grinned and said, I don't. Gotta go for Doctor Strange, right? Otherwise, what it? All right, we'll do Hulk because Hulk seems cool. So we'll do Wasteland Hulk. All right, I want Spider-Man because you all know I like Spider-Man. So I want Spider-Man. That's gonna be 1. You said Captain Marvel's good? All right, let's go Captain Marvel. I trust that. I trust you, Scott. Also, welcome, Scott. So that's going to be 2. What did someone else say? Thanos? Proxima? I feel like someone said Thanos. Oh, Marlon said Magic and Thanos. Let's do Thanos. Because I feel like he might help make it easy. Can't go wrong with a Thor. So we're at 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 as Lady Thor. And you know what? We'll do Strange. We'll do Strange. It's the only time you're going to see Strange on this stream, right? There are some good heroes in this one, though. I do like this pack so far. I have nothing against Strange. It's that he's absolute trash in Champions. That's my only gripe with him. All right, so we have... What are we doing? We're doing Lady Thor, Strange, Captain Marvel, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Thanos. So for scheme, we have to put in 10 twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that up there. So villain deck has a 10 twists. Okay, so that's that. Wasteland Hulk always leads the Wasteland. So we have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We'll pick the other one. Excuse me. See, we by KOing rescues bystanders by killing them. All right, I'm gonna pick for the other villain set. Let's do Domain of Apocalypse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do Domain. So we'll do that. That's our 2. So Domain of Apocalypse and Wasteland. And then I don't know what these abduction cards are yet, so we'll figure that out later. Then we need Henchmen. Here we go, Henchmen. Ghost Racers, MODOK, or Thor Corpse. We'll do Ghost Racers. Put them in. Alright, put them in. The strikes go in. Let's shuffle in the bystanders, and there are 3 special bystanders, which are all bankers. So we'll shuffle them all up, and then you get to put 2 of them in there. I played Doctor Strange in Champions for the first time in a while the other day. He kind of has the Deadpool problem where there's only one way to play him. Abuse invocations. And if you're not playing that way, you're purposely handicapping yourself. Yeah, I agree. I think those cards are the one for the 1 versus all set where you could do this expansion where someone plays the villain deck. Oh, interesting. That's cool. All right, so we have to put 2 bystanders in the deck. So we'll turn that face down. 1, 2. The rest of this deck goes down, face down. Then we shuffle this up. All right. Oops. All right, let's shuffle up Wasteland Hulk. Come with the new wounds. No, these wounds are from the What If campaign. So maybe Civil War did. I don't have Civil War. Trying to get my hands on it though. And let's shuffle all this up. Deceptively tough. He gets stronger the more you hit him. Good. Oh yeah, I see that now. We'll talk about Hulk and how he works in a little bit. I'm just excited for a Hulk related thing to try it. I mean, I'm excited for the Secret War stuff. But I figure we'll do some of this. We'll do some of the other expansions that I put in this box. And then soon coming up, we'll do World War Hulk. Then go to Secret Wars Volume 2. Do some Dark City stuff later. Hopefully by then I get the X-Men stuff. We'll see. Just X-Men and Civil War are just so expensive right now to get. All right, cool. So, let's do our 5 cards. We have Lady Thor, Ultimate Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. All right, we'll shuffle up both sides. Comes on for a second. Dude, Josh is probably in heaven right now. He's like looking at how to buy this game. He's like, how do I get Secret Wars? Actually, I still heard World War Hulk is like amazing. I'm excited to do that when we get there. All right, so that's that deck shuffled up. Keen to see World War Hulk? Yeah, me too. I heard it's one of the better ones, which is, it's so funny because I'm used to Champions where like anything Hulk related is just shunned. And the community for here is just like, no, it's great for that. All right, cool. Let us. All right, cool. I'll bet any channel points when you do World War Hulk I won't be able to watch. Why is that? Yeah, obscure, but the mechanics are great. Yeah, the obscure stuff I don't mind. Because I feel like that's what Champions will be at some point. Some of my luck runs. Yeah, but I'll probably do it twice. Both times you won't be here. All right. If you have any rules, questions, or anything when we go through this, make sure to ask. I'm more than happy to help out. We'll start with player 1. There's my EV token. Player 1. All right. So we'll do player 1. So the first thing you have to do is play the top card of the villain deck, which is a villain card from the Wasteland Ambush. Wasteland Hawkeye captures a bystander. We'll take a bystander, put that under there. And it has a fight. We'll deal with that in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. So we got 5 resources and 1 attack. The 1 attack can do nothing, but we can buy some cards. So that's something. Where I'm lucky and it's card draw. All right. So we want more. We want the aerial stuff. Thor hammer. Okay, let's spend 3 for Captain Marvel. And let's get a sidekick for another 2. So that'll be our 5 points that we spent. All right, cool. And then we draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it's player number 2. So we do first back on this side. Blink. Fight. We don't have to do fight yet. So we're good there. Oops, I forgot to draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so what we got? We got 4 recruit points and 2 attack. 2 attack can do nothing yet. So 4 recruit points. We want this to go over there. I think we want Ultimate Spider-Man to go on the right side. So let's get the Marvel team up. Put that on one side for 2. And we'll get this one for another 2. All right, cool. All right, now we're back to first player. Bad card is a Master Strike. So, Wasteland Hulk states, Master Strike, cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. So, what would happen is, according to the rules, each player reveals one of the name cards in their player hand, victory pile, or played cards, hand or victory pile, or gains a wound. So this counts that includes the named, including alternate versions of them, or a keyword, or yeah. So I have nothing that says Hulk or Hulk Rampage or anything like that. So player 1 will gain a wound. Player 2 will gain a wound. Okay. So now player 1 with our cards, we're gonna do 3 cost, 3 attack, or 3 monies, 3 attack. Looking at our discard pile really fast. We have we want like this. Can't afford that. Yeah, let's get this strange one. And Captain Marvel. Okay. So that'll be everything on player 1. So we'll shuffle them up. I think then we'll shuffle up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Then it's going to be player number 2. So, player number 2 does their villain card, which is... Wow, can't even flick a card correctly. It comes with Apocalyptic Weapon X. It's got a fight and escape. So we'll deal with that in a little bit with 7 attack. God, did I not draw 6 cards again? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we have 4 monies and 2 attack. 2 attack does nothing, so the 4 monies. What are we getting on this side? Oh, Spider-Man. Spider and Hulk Fist. So we don't want that. That's so funny that he does do that. So we got 4. You know, we're going to do Reveal and Destruction. Get the Thanos card. All right, so that's the end of that. Then we have to shuffle this up and draw our 6 cards. So this weekend, I forgot to tell you all that went to a baseball game. Got to see the Orioles, which is my team. And Novels' team is the Phillies. And they played this weekend. So we watched the first game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Watched the first game from the balcony of the hotel because we were right there. And then now it's first player. And then we were there for the second game. So the first game, her team won. The first night they won. So it was great for her. Terrible for me. They played terrible. Second night they won. It's fantastic to see. It's actually a great game. And then today they played again for the final match, and they crushed it, the Orioles. So it's good to see. Good to see good teams win. You know what I mean? All right, let's do the top card of villain deck, which is a Ghost Riders. Comes with Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. So that states each player checks the top card of the victory pile, which we don't have one. If that card has a Rise of the Dead ability, that villain re-enters the city. Mastermind Tactics never return this way. A villain returns the city because of Rise of the Living Dead ability can't bring back additional villains with its own Rise of the Living Dead, so you can't chain them all. But we don't have a Rise of the Living Dead, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, so player 1 has 3 attack. Oh, which we can do stuff with. We can do 3 here. Okay, so we could buy for 3, or if we have to reveal an attack hero, which we reveal attack hero or KO one of your heroes with an attack icon. We want to take out Ghost Riders, so we're going to deal 3 damage to Ghost Riders. Now, its fight states, reveal a red circle, covert, I believe it is. There we go. Hero, which we can't do. We have to KO one of your heroes with an attack icon, so we'll KO one of them. We do get to defeat that. Keep that down. All right, so we have 3 monies. I think we want Captain Marvel, so we'll take that. Put that one in. All right, then we'll draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look, our wound. All right, over to player 2. Excuse me. So we'll do the villain card, which is a Ghost Rider. So Rise of the Living Dead, which does affect us. It puts this one into play. If the card is the Rise of the Villain Dead ability, the villain re-enters the city. It always enters from this side, right? So it always pushes them forward, I believe. So that's in there. All right, so that stinks a lot. All right, let's do Reveal and Destruction. Thanos. We get... Okay, 2. Yeah, okay, cool. 2 monies. If we had another one of those cards, we could do the whole KO bystander, but we don't have that set. Playing with Rise. Rise is rough. Yeah, I didn't realize that. All right, let's do Spider-Man. Reveal a top card of your deck if it costs 2 or less. It costs 0, so draw it. And we did a Hulk Fist already, so we get +2 attack. So we got 2 attack going on. And then we have a 3rd attack going on, and then 3 more monies, so we're up to 5 monies. So we do have the 3 attack, which is nice. We are going to do the 3 attack to take out the Ghost Racers. We have to discard a card with an attack icon. This goes up there. So we'll get rid of Shield Trooper. That's fine. So we still have 5 money. We'll do Marvel Team Up for 2. And then we'll get a sidekick for another 2. And then we keep our wound. So that discards all that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Back to player 1. All right. Back card is Ambush. Wasteland Hawkeye captures a bystander. Sad. Oh, this is a bystander. Banker. When you rescue this bystander, you get +2 monies. Okay. All right. So player 1 has a wound. Trust me, I'm a doctor. We get 1 money. Oh, we just get a lot of money. So up to 5 money. That's no good. Oh, okay. Let's get our cloak for 4. And that's it. That's all we can do. So we can draw 4 and shuffle back up. All right, and 2. Next to that player can regain it. Okay. All right, cool. Next player, I think we're gonna have some people run out. Oh no, it's a bystander. Oh, that worked out really well. All right. So let's do Marvel team up. We get to gain a sidekick. So I assume that just goes in our discard, right? And then look at the top card. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does. Cool. And then we get 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, and 3 monies. So the 3 attack. Let's take out Ghost Racers. We have to KO one of our attack people, so we will. And then with 3 money left. I think we'll get the supersonic flight because we need something. We need some kind of attack on that side. Alright, so that's that. Oops, I forgot to fill this in. Alright, so we have 2 cards. Let me shuffle up. Two. I gotta figure out if there's ever been rules controversies with Legendary. Like I know there's like a lot of like timing stuff and whatnot. But still, if there's like other issues in the past that they've had. Like have they had to deal with the stuff Marvel Champions has? Like, that's what I'm genuinely curious on. Alright, so villain card is okay. Our Ghost Riders again, which is gonna push through because another one's going to come in. So this is gonna escape. We'll deal with that in 1 second. So, since he escaped, we have to get rid of a card here. Cost 6 or less. I'm gonna get rid of this one right now. All right, so we get rid of 1 from there, right? And then we each have to discard 1 because we had a bystander attach. I'm pretty sure at least. Then each player must discard a card from their hand as a penalty. Yep. All right. So I have to discard a card from first player's hand, which will do 1 money, so will be discarded. And other player will also be money that gets discarded. All right, so they are in the escape pile. Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll first use our sidekick. So you may return this card to the sidekick stack to draw 2 cards, which we will do. So it is drawn. So 1, 2. Okay. All right, we'll do absorb energies, which gives us 2. We'll do absorb energies again, which gives us up to 4. And then for oh no, sorry, we're not doing that yet. We're only at 2. We're only at 2 for that. We'll do strange, which will give us 2 attack. And then we did one of those things to reveal a top card of your deck, draw it, or teleport to it. I have to see what teleport means. I don't know what that means. Instead of playing this card, you may set it aside. At the end of your turn, you can add it to your new hand as an extra card. Oh, that's nice. All right, so reveal the top card of your deck. No, we'll just take the money, so that's fine. Okay. So then we can do this for another 2, which brings up to 4. And then for each other range hero you play this turn, you get +1. So it's 1, that's 2 more, so it's up to 6. And this is 3 more recruits, so that's up to 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1 more attack brings up to 3 attack. I mean, we'll do the 3 attack, take out Ghost Rider again. We have to discard one of these guys, though, which stinks. Now, with our 9 recruit points, we do have a lot of, hopefully, good stuff going on here. So, I like the way his card phrased it. For each other player reveals a ranged hero or chooses a bystander from the victory pile. You rescue those bystanders. So I just demolish them. All right, let's spend 6 to get this Thanos card. So that's 6. So I have 3 left. You know what? We'll get a psychic for another 2. That'll be it. Oops. So I'm good with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, good. Our wound. All right, player 2. Just don't be a Ghost Racer's card at this point. Okay, Scheme Twist. So that states KO all wounds from next to the HQ. There are no wounds. All right, so then put a wound from the wound stack next to each hero in the HQ. All right, so each hero gains a wound. So what we can do moving forward is that states when a player recruits a hero that has a wound next to it, they can either gain that wound or pay 1 recruit to return that wound to the wound stack. Okay, that's fine. So you just gotta do one thing over each time. Powerful Racer. No, it's not. All right, we're gonna do a sidekick to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. We can stack sidekicks, right? So I can do it again. You can only recruit up to 1 sidekick. Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll do sidekick again to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. All right, so we'll do Marvel Team Up, where we get to gain a sidekick. And then reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does. So that's good. We'll do our 1 attack. And lets us draw a card. Okay. So we get 2 more attack. So up to 3 total. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit points. All right. So we're the 3 attack. Let's do Ghost Riders and knock them out with a 3 attack. So that's done. With their 5 recruit points. Let's use 3 to get Web Slinger. It costs 2, but we're going to spend 1 to get rid of the wound. And then we'll use the other 2 to get a psychic. Okay. Yeah. So we have been doing that. Sorry, I haven't explained it each time. Reveal the covert hero or KO one of your heroes with a attack icon. That's what we just did. I think we did on that one, right? I did it in the last couple. Let me make sure I did it on that one too. Let me double check. Oh no, I think I just talked about it. Okay, so I didn't do it on that one. That's my bad. Good catch. So we'll get rid of. Yeah. No, good catch, guys. I appreciate that. So that's good. Thank you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get some cards. All right, back to player 1. Wasteland Spider Girl. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, KO it. Does have some good artwork, though. Does have some good artwork. Alright, player 1 has a wound. Super useful. We have 1 attack. That's not going to be good. 1 recruit, 2, 3, 4 recruit. Let's do... Oh, that's 6. My bad, I can't count. Alright, we'll do 3, 4 to recruit that one. There's nothing else we could do. Alright, draw 2, shuffle up. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Cool. Back to player 2. Okay, go. Oh my god. Shoot. This is really rough. Okay, so we're going to have to put in 2 of these. So that means Apocalyptic Blink, Escape. She doesn't have an escape thing on it, so we have to get rid of a card. We'll get rid of a Strange. Everything moves over 1. One of them comes in. Then, Apocalyptic Weapon X does Cross-Dimensional Wolverine Rampage. So I think we gain a wound, right? We're cross-dimensional. Each player reveals one of the name cards in their deck or gains a wound. So we have to gain a wound each. Wound. Wound. And then we have to get rid of another card. We'll get rid of this Thanos card. And then this all moves over again. Alright. Player 2 finally gets to go. Holy cow. So, we have our wound. We'll do Marvel Team Up. We get to gain a Psychic. So we'll put a Psychic into the discard. And then we get to reveal the top card of your deck. There is no card there, so we get to shuffle this up. And if it costs 2 or less, draw it. So it costs 2. So we get to draw it. Cool. We'll do it again. Gain a Psychic. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, it does. So we get to draw it. We'll put it in Thanos cards. So we get 2 recruit points. We didn't do anything else with that. So that symbol, so we can't do anything. All right. So we'll do Leaping Spider. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does cost 2 or less. We did have a Hulk Fist plate, so we get 2 attack. All right. We're going to throw away a Psychic to draw next 2 cards. 1, 2. We'll play Supersonic Flight. Gets us up to 3 attack. We get to draw a card. That's going to be it. So we get 1 more attack point, which brings up to 4. And then 4 more recruit points, which brings up to 6 total. All right, let's do the 4 damage to Wasteland Spider Girl. This is with player 2. So reveal a top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, KO it. It does, so we have to KO that. And then we have 6 recruit points. We had Thanos, right? What's he got? Actually, I'm going to get the hammer for 6. And I'm going to pick up the wound as well. So that's fine. Alright, so all that goes away. Man, that was a lot of card draw. That was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6 cards. Alright, player 1, turn again. Let's like move all this over. Alright, bad card is Scheme Twist. KO all wounds from next to the HQ. Oh, wait. Alright, so KO all wounds from next to HQ. So we don't KO the hero, we just KO the wounds. So that's 1, 2. I think it's just 2 of them, right? Yeah, and then everyone gets a wound again. So basically, we lose when the wound stack goes away. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, so that's the end of that scheme twist. Alright. This one? Oh yeah, that is nuts. We do want that. Actually, we want it for this hand, right? We want it for player 2. Oops. This goes back. Alright, so we have our wound. Alright, let's get Thanos to give us 2 recruit points. But I think our right hand is basically all of our low cost cards. Alright, so then we'll do Cloak for 2. We did a range, so reveal a top card of your deck. You can teleport to it, draw it. I'll draw it. We get 2 more attacks, we're up to 4. And 2 more recruit points, so we're up to 4. So 4 and 4. Unfortunately, we'll do 3 damage to do Night of the Living Dead. We get to reveal a covert card, which I don't think we have any now. So we have to KO this. So that's that. And then we get to recruit for 4 points. Let's put the Captain Marvel card in for 3. Put one of the wounds back with the other 4th point. Jeez. Put that all together. Okay. Make sure I didn't accidentally pick up a card. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, player 2. Bad card is Blink. It's got a fight on it, so we don't have to worry about that yet until we fight her. Alright, so we have our wound. That's whatever. Let's do our sidekick to draw 2 cards. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't play it. We put it back. So here's 1. We got to shuffle up and draw the second one. Two. Oh, big attack card. Problem is, I don't think we can play it. I mean, we could play it. We just don't get the extra attack, which stinks. Okay. So, Web Slinger. You get +2 attack usable only against the mastermind or villains on the rooftops or bridge. So, we have bridge and rooftops. Reveal a top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It's a wound, so I guess I get it. Alright, so we get 4 recruit points and 4 attack. Now, we technically have 6 attack on the bridge. Right? Because you get +2 attack usable only against the mastermind or villains on the bridge. So, we're going to use all 6 to take out Wasteland Hawkeye. So, a fight. Choose one. Either each player discard cards or each other player discards a card. Or each other... Wait, choose one. Each other player draws a card or each other player discards a card. They want to draw a card. The other player. So, that's gone. And then we get a bystander. And this bystander says when you rescue this bystander, you get +2 recruit points. So I'm up to 6. Usable only to recruit heroes in the HQ under the bank. So that'd be here. No, I don't want that. Because I really want this card. So we're going to get the 4. Or spend 4 on this. Because it's going to be 2. That's going to be 3. That's fine. Alright, so that's all the points. And that's fine. That's Spidey's top card. The hero from another dimension? Yeah, I think it is too. It's crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Our cards. Lots of draw cards coming up. Alright, player 1. Scheme Twist. Oh no. Okay. So wound. 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 Oh, man. Okay, there's none in there. Let me do a wound. Wound. I kind of feel like I need to pick up the pace a little bit. Alright, cool. We finally have this under control, so I feel like I can attack the main area now. Alright, so let's do Psychic. Return it to draw 2 cards. Ugh, a lot of recruit points. Holy cow. Actually, it's all recruit points. Alright, so we get 2 recruit. We're going to do it again to gain 3 recruit points. That's up to 5 now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more recruit points, which brings up to 11. So let's spend 5, 6 on here. So that brings us down to 5. I'm actually going to get this Lady Thor one too. The last 5. And that's everything. You need to stop buying cards. All right, so we have 2. Shuffle up. Oh, we forgot to put a card in here. Oh, there's Strange's top card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right, player 2. Top card is Ghost Racers. Okay, so that's going to move over 1 for them. We only have 1 out on the table. So then, or 1 out in the victory pile on the top. So these all move over. All right. So we'll do Marvel Team Up, gain a Psychic. And then reveal a top card if it costs 2 or less, draw it. Cool. We'll do another one. Gain a Psychic. Top card if it costs 2 or less. That's 3, so we're not going to draw that. Ugh. Alright, so we get 3 more recruit points, or we get 3 recruit points. Then we get to do Leaping Spider-Man, which gives us 2 attack. We would get to reveal a top card if it costs 2 or less, which it doesn't. So we can't do anything with the attack. And the 3... I don't even know. I need more attack. For the 3, let's just spend 2 on the Psychic. Alright, that's the end. Ugh, I feel like we're going to have a person escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw 1 more. 6. Alright, cool. Back to player 1. That card is, hey, the Ghost Riders. Alright, so we don't have an ambush, so we can't do anything with that. That is going to escape, which means we have to get rid of 1. Let's get rid of this 3 cost one. They didn't have a bystander, so we don't have to worry about that at least. We have a lot of Ghost Racers out there. A lot of Ghost Racers. All right, so we're gonna do 4 attack with Thanos. 4. Thank you for the follow, Ghoul Magus. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. We don't have any fists, so we'll do another 3, which brings us up to 7. So bring us up to 8 attack. Then we have 3 recruit points. So with our 8 attack, we might as well hit Hulk, right? We'll deal 7 damage to Hulk. Each other player counts the number of wounds in their discard pile and then discards that many. Oh my god, they have none. So there's nothing we can do with that yet. So this goes in our victory pile. So now he gets up to 10 attack to defeat him. Alright, and 3 recruit points. We can't get anyone, so we'll get a Psychic. Draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Player 2 is in a weird spot. All right, back to player 1's in a weird spot. Player 2. Scheme twist. No good. Wound. KO'd. Wound. KO'd. Wound. KO'd. And we have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Let's do Marvel Team Up to gain a sidekick. Reveal top card is 2 cost. It is. So let's play it again. Gain a sidekick. Reveal top card. See if it costs 2 or less. It does. We have done a Hulk Fist. So we'll do that again. We get 2 attack. Reveal top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does. Let's do our sidekick and return it to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Let's do Supersonic Flight to get an extra attack. We're up to 3. We get to draw a card. Okay. Let's do Thanos to get 2 recruit points. Okay, so then we could do 4 attack, which brings up to 7. And then text on it says if you have a Hulk Fist and an Aerial, which we do from the other one, we get 2 more attacks. That brings up to 9. And then we have 1 more attack, brings us up to 10. And then 1, 2, 3 more, 4 more recruit points. That brings up to 6. So what we can do, I would, hey Cap, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're doing well. I could hit Wasteland Hulk, but I feel like we need to clear this out. Maybe no, do we need to clear it out? I mean, we're not really going through heroes too fast. I think we hit Wasteland Hulk again. We're going to hit him for another one. So, we hit him for 10. It does all that. You gain one of those heroes from the HQ for free. The problem is there is none of those heroes, so that's a waste. So that's that. He now has 13 life, and we get 6 recruit points. We need Aerial and Hulk Fists is what we need. Oh, there's a covert card. 6 recruit. Alright, we'll spend 4 for the cloak one. Put a wound back. So it's really 5 points. We have 1 left over, so that's fine. Alright, cool. It's all discarded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. That's a lot of sidekicks in there. Alright. Villain card is Scheme Twist. Oh, no. That's a bad time to get it, dude. Wound gone. Wound gone. Okay, we're still doing okay with wounds. Well, it's running a little low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do it like 2 more Scheme Twists. Those villains don't have escape effects that matter for the scheme. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Alright. So let's do Absorbing Energies. Gives us 2 recruit points. More importantly, gives us the range stat, which then we'll do him for 2. And the range says reveal a top card of your deck. You get to draw it or teleport to it. It's a wound. I'll just draw it now. And we get 4 more recruit points. That brings up to 6 total. So 2 attack can do nothing. And our 6 recruit. Yeah, I'm just going to do Fight the Future. Spend the extra 1 to get rid of the wound. Draw this up. Alright, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Alright, some decent attack in there. Player 2 is Master Strike. Alright. So we do Cross-Dimensional Hulk Rampage. Once again, that states each player reveals one of the name cards in a player deck, hand, or victory pile, or gains a wound. Actually, we have that, right? We have a Wasteland Hulk. That's what we need, right? So Wasteland Hulk is a Hulk name. That's one for there and one for there. So I think we're good, right? So we don't have to really worry about Master Strikes ever again. So we just have to reveal it. Okay. Player 2. First thing we'll do is return a sidekick to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Then we'll play a sidekick to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Then we'll play a sidekick to draw 2 cards. Wasteland Hulk counts. Perfect. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Have these counted as being played if I return them to my sidekick stack? Like, would they be counted as played? Or no? I'm asking for the Spider-Man card. You get +2 attack for each other card you have played this turn that costs 1 or 2. Yes? Alright, hold on. Before I return those, let me put those up there just so I can keep track because it was 3 cards. So we'll do Web Slinger. You get +2 attack, usable only against the Mastermind or villains on the rooftop or bridge. Then you get to reveal a top card of your deck. Yes, it's can't play it. Okay, cool. So we'll shuffle this up so that we can reveal the next card, see if it is 2 or less. So it is a 0, so that's good. Okay, so Hero from Another Dimension. You get you get +2 attack for each other card you play this card this turn that costs 1 or 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8 damage total that we have between those. Then we have a ton of wounds. We have 1 more damage, which is up to 9. Doesn't really help us with Hulk. And then 4 recruit points. So let me just get the sidekicks out of here so I don't like scoop them up. We'll do another Marvel team up for 2. And then we'll get another sidekick for 2 more. And then with our 9 damage. Do we have an attack card in here? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, I can hit 1 Wasteland. So let me do 3 to hit out 1 Wasteland. I have to KO a card or do. Oh no, I do have a covert card. I do have. I can reveal a covert hero. We do have one. Oops, that's sorry. It's not on screen. We do have a covert hero, so we don't have to do that. So that's brings us down to 6. Yeah, then we'll just do Apocalyptic Blink. And then reveal a top card of your deck, draw it, or teleport to it. We'll draw it, which is just 1 more, which is fine. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So now that's buried, luckily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if another one of these Ghost Racers come up, we don't have to worry about it. All right, player 1 is... okay, Scheme Twist. All right, that goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. There's only 4 left. And what is it? When the wound stack runs out. So we need to kind of get 2 cards back. Or buy 2 cards. Let's go Hulk win this for me. I thought you were supporting me. Alright, let's do Supersonic Flight to draw a card. Which is a Thanos card. So we get 1 attack. We're going to get 2 recruit points. Do Captain Marvel, get 2 more, so it brings up to 4. For each other range card you played this hand, you get +1 star. So we played 2 more, so it brings up to 6 total. Hulk is 13 now. 7. So he has 2 underneath. So he's 7, 10. Once we recruit 1, it's 10. Once we recruit 2, it's 13. Yeah, it's 13 now. Actually, wait. Let's get a die on him. Right? Because he starts at 7. We recruited 1 Hulk Wasteland, which brought him up to 10. Another one, which brings him up to, yeah, 13. So here, I'll put a die on him. So you can see that now. Hopefully, that's 13 on him. Do the wound. Do 2 more recruit points, which brings up to 6, 7, 8. And then we'll put 2 on here, or another one, which brings up to 10. And then once per turn, if you made at least 6 recruit points, we get 2 attacks. So it brings up to 3 attack. Not going to do anything with attack. It's useless. Let's do the cloak for 4 plus 5. And then we'll do the other 5. Then we'll do the other 5. We'll take the wounds. Just have to. Hulk getting madder? Dude, Hulk is so mad right now. Problem is, wound thing is tough right now. I like this mechanic, though. It's kind of cool. Oops, forgot to fill it in. Oh, Cosmic Energies. You play 2 Hulk Fists and a range. You get plus 6 attack to the plus 5. Ooh, that's rough. I mean, rough for them. Good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No wounds. Okay. All right. Let's go. No Scheme Twist. All right. That's a fight. We can deal with that later. So, let's do Marvel Team Up to gain a sidekick. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's 2 or less, draw it. It is 2. Let's get Supersonic Flight. Give ourselves up 1 attack. We get to draw a card. Be a high attack. Oh, it is a high attack. Let's freaking go. All right. And we can do that for a lot of damage. All right. So we're going to do a sidekick. We're going to have to return that. Hey, Mac. I appreciate it, dude. So we'll return it. We get to draw 2 cards. I will return it later. All right. We have another sidekick. So we'll play another one to draw 2 cards. Okay. We'll do the Marvel Team Up again to gain their sidekick. Reveal a top card. We have none there. So I missed the prediction tonight. It's all good. Get it next time. Tuesday we'll do one with Marvel Champions. All right, so reveal a top card if it's 2 or less. It is. All right, let's do Thanos' card, which gives us 2 recruit points. All right, let's do Strange. Gives us 2 more attacks. We're up to 3. We did play a range, so reveal a top card of your deck, draw it, or teleport to it. We're going to draw this for sure. Okay. Let's do another Leaping Spider. Reveal a top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. Okay. You get +2 attack for the Hulk Fist, which we do have. All right, so how many? We have a 2 cost, a 2 cost, a 2 cost. So there's 3 2 costs we've played so far. So let's do Hero from Another Dimension. So that's 2, 4, 6 onto this. This brings up to 11. Again, because we have 2, a 4, a 3, another 2, and a 3, and a 2. How are you liking Sidekick so far? I should have been playing with it so long ago. All right, so we've done Hulk Fist and range, so we get 6 more attack, which brings us up to 17. Yeah, I can see why everyone was like, get the sidekicks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more recruit points, brings us up to 7 total. I could definitely see it now. I get it. I should have had it way earlier. That's my bad. Okay, so let's deal. Actually, you know what? Before we do anything else, because we'll have 5. No, it's 18. Never mind. We can't do that. All right, so let's deal the 17 damage on the hero, which bring us down to 6 damage left over. Wait, no. 4 damage. He was at 17, so it's 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 4 damage. 4 damage. Do the top Hulk card or bottom Hulk card. Each other player puts 2 wounds from their discard pile on top of their deck. They don't have any, so they have none in their discard pile. So that's 13, 16 damage. I gotta do the Hulk now. And we have 4 damage left. I'm not gonna deal with any of this yet. Missed the crazy MC rules debate. Yeah, it was a bit much. All right, I'm gonna do another Galactic Proms to recruit this one for 6 plus 1 to put the wound back. I'm sad about that too. It'll become a video. Don't worry. I'm genuinely curious how the community feels about it. Eurovage game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all good. All right. Lots of wounds. So, player 1 now, they have to deal 16 damage to Hulk, right? So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have to deal 16. How we look at how many cards that are left. And we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've gotten 7 out of the 10 schemes. That's wild. All right, KO'd. KO'd. That's it. Do we have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 left. All right. All that means is the next time we get a scheme twist, we lost. Or if we get wounded or whatever. Actually, or if we get a wound, we lose too. Okay. You got this one. We'll do Supersonic Flight to get 1 attack. Allows us to draw a card. Okay. We'll do Cloak, which gives up to 3 attack. Reveal a top card of the deck. You may draw it or teleport to it. We will draw it. Because we're going to play it again. Which brings up to 5 damage. Get to reveal a top card of your deck. Draw it or teleport to it. Draw it. That's fine. Sun's getting real low. All right, so what's the teleport rule again? How does that work? Let's just check it really fast. Teleport. Instead of playing this card, you may set it aside at the end of your turn and add it to your hand. Okay, so we could set this aside. We don't have to, right? Instead of playing this card, you may set it aside. So I don't want to set it aside. I want to play this card. Oh, we don't even have a person to KO. So we'll just do it anyway to get 2 more attacks. That brings it to 7. And then we'll get 2 recruit points. And then we get optional. Okay, cool. We get +1 recruit point. If you, I'm sorry, for each other range card you have played, or each other range hero you have played this turn, you get +1 star. So it's 1, 2, 3. So we're up to 5 stars. And then we'll play another one. So that brings it to 7. Plus we get to trigger the same effect. So each other range hero you have played, 1, 2, 3, now 4. So that brings it up to from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total. Then we get 2 more there, which brings it up to 13. And it states once per turn, if you have at least 6 recruit points, which we do, you get 2 more attack, which only gets us to 9, which is not enough. And then another recruit point brings up to 14. So do we not have a covert person in there? No, we don't. All right, let's spend 9 to take out Apocalyptic Blink. Reveal a top card you play. You can draw it or teleport to it. We'll teleport to this. So we get to save this. And then 14 recruit. We'll spend 7, 8 on that. Which leaves us with 6 more. So we'll spend 4, 5 on that. Okay, that should be all of that. There's just a couple wounds left. So we get to teleport to this card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 cards now. Not nearly enough for attack in there. So player 2's got to do it. All right, just don't be a scheme twist. Okay, Ghost Rider, that's fine. Night of the Living Dead doesn't affect us. You have 9 attack? I know. So I had the 5, but I'd have to do this thing, and I would have to get rid of an attack icon person, and that just wasn't like enough to make sense for me. I'd rather just let them leave. But yeah, it's I could have done this first, but then you have to take away an attack card, and then just I would have had to get rid of like an actual attack card, not like one of the really cheap attack cards. All right, let's do Marvel Team Up. We gain a Psychic. Reveal top card, costs 2 or less. Ugh, this is a bad hand. All right, so what we're going to do is actually we're going to do nothing. I'm not going to recruit or fight anything. So I'm going to return these to the wound pile. And that's it. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and draw another one. All right, do I have the win in here? Oh, I have a lot of sidekicks. Okay, this is going to be the hand to do it. If we can get back to this player. Don't be a scheme twist. All right, Master Strike is fine. That does nothing anymore because it's cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. We both have a Hulk, so we don't have to do anything with it, so we're fine. All right, so we have a wound. That's whatever. Actually, wait. So once again, we have 3, 4 attack. So we could, again, take out one of these racers. It would take out one of our attack people. And then we'd have Rise of the Living Dead back on top. But if we do nothing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to do nothing. So this wound card goes back. The reason being is because now if we get another scheme twist, we'll have 1 left over. I'm going to hope that works for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hopefully get a big card here. Actually, this isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. All right, player 2. Bad card is Hulk Gang. It's a fight and escape. Okay. Oh, no, you're right. They do not. You're right. It's KO all from your hand. Ah, shoot. All right, so that was 3 that go into the KO pile. That's my bad. I screwed up. I don't know why I thought they went back to the KO pile. House rolled. So it's 3. So it's okay because the next scheme twist would have messed up. I actually might have been... No, I think it's 3, if I remember correctly. Thank you for pointing that out, though. All right, so we have a wound still. That's fine. All right, so we'll do Sidekick. We'll return it in a little bit to draw 2 cards. We'll do a Sidekick. We'll return it in a little bit to draw 2 cards. Oh, my God. Okay, we got another Sidekick. So we can do a Sidekick. Draw 2 more cards. And then we will do a Marvel Team Up to gain a Sidekick. Look, top card if it costs 2 or less. Costs 2 or less. Yep, we're good. All right, we'll do another Sidekick. That's 4 of them now. So draw 2 cards. 1, 2. We'll do another Marvel Team Up to gain a Sidekick. Reveal top card if it costs 2 or less. Ugh, it's a 3. But that's okay. Because we will finally do one of our attack cards, which lets us draw a card. So this will be our Thanos card. That's all of our card draw. Okay. So now we get 2 attack only usable against the mastermind or villains. Sorry, let me rephrase this. You get +2 attack usable only against the mastermind or villains on the rooftops or bridge. So that's going to be 2 attack. We're up to 3. And then reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. Oh, it's 4. Ah, shoot. I was hoping I could draw the 1 big attack card. All right, so we get 1 more attack, which brings up to 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit points. Ugh, okay. So these are all going to go back. 4 attack. 7 recruit. I guess I'll just get Sorcerer Supreme. And they take that wound. Alright. Take all this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's the Spider-Man card I needed from before. God, that would have been the big hits from before. All right. We have Apocalyptic Magneto. All right, so this is going to escape. So he has a fight. That's fine. So we're just going to get rid of that card. So this all moves over. All right, so he doesn't have an ambush, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Play Trust Me, I'm a Doctor. We get 1 recruit point. We get the... We have that. Okay, so we get 4 attack from the Thanos. 3 more recruit points brings us to 4. Yeah, we're just gonna hit Night of the Living Dead. Oh no, wait, we don't want to hit. We don't have a covert card because you have to reveal a covert card or KO one of your heroes with an attack. We don't want to do that, so we're actually gonna do nothing. Will we do nothing? We can buy something for 4. I need attack though. None of these have attack, so we'll do nothing. KOs the wound. Magneto escapes. Yes, yes. We don't want him to escape, but I don't think we'll make it that far, to be honest. All right, so we have 3 cards. 4, 5, 6. All right, cool. Psychic and a huge cosmic card if we can pull it off. All right. Player 2, don't be a scheme twist. Ghost Racers. Okay, so this escapes. We'll get rid of a Lady Thor. Okay. Ugh. This is a bad hand for us. We'll do Cloak of Levitation, which gives us 2 attack. We'll do that. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It costs 6. And then this would just give us 2 more attacks. That brings up to 4. And then 3 recruit points. Oh, that was really bad. We were really unlucky with that. It's a 4 attack. We do have a covert, so we'll do one of our Ghost Racer things. Knock him out. 4 recruit points. There's still no attack there, and that's what we really need. So we'll just let that go. All right, so we have 3. Ooh. All right, 3 more. Be good. Okay, not terrible. Don't be a scheme twist. Don't be a scheme twist. Wasteland Spider comes in with fight. Okay. First thing we'll do is a sidekick, so we can draw 2 cards. Ugh. Just not going to be enough. We can't pull off a huge attack. So he's going to come in with 2 recruit points. We need another Thanos one. He's going to come in with 3 attack. And unfortunately, she needs another Hulk Fist and a range to get 6 more attacks. So we get 5 attack, which brings up to 8. And then we get 4 more recruit points. Brings up to 6 total. Alright, so sidekick's going to go away. So with the 8, what does Mastermind do? Fight, gain an X hero from the HQ for free. So we'll just do that. We'll take care of him. We don't have an X hero. Hey, Legend, I hope you're having a good time. Hey, Corey. Yeah, I love Legendary. I think it's a phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal. And then, so that's 8 damage. So we'll recruit 6. We'll do it with the hammer. Yeah, I'm absolutely a huge fan of this game. Got into it recently because of a viewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then have spent way too much money in the game since then. Player 2. Don't be a scheme twist. That's the end. We lost. Because that's going to get rid of those wounds, but we had to place 3 wounds. And the loss is when the wound stack runs out. That was like 8 schemes. Where were the other ones? Master Strike in the bottom. There's another one down there. There's another one coming up soon. We didn't have the attack though, right? For this turn. Wait. Out of curiosity, I'm just curious. Hulk strongest one there is. So we would have gained a psychic, done 2 or less, or 2 costs. It would have been no wounds. That's useless. We would have done a psychic card. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, so we would have done gain a psychic. Reveal if it's cost 2 or less. No, it's 3. So we would do Sorcerer Supreme to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. 2, 3. Draw any amount of them and teleport the rest. We would teleport these 2. Keep that one. We would do gain a psychic. Look at top 2 or look at top 2 cards. Oh, I'm sorry, look at top card that costs 2 or less. We would do that for 1 attack. That's a 6. Alright, so that's 1. We would have drawn a card. Yeah. So we would have gotten 8, 9, 10 attack, which would have brought us up to 11. And that's it. So we would have been at 11, which was close, but not close enough. This hand was like another like 4, 5. We needed like a huge, that one huge draw hand we had where he kept getting all the cards. I feel like that was the hand to do it. And we were just short of getting that Spider-Man card that would have been like +2 attack for like all the 2 cost cards you played. We needed that to trigger that one time, like 3 rounds ago. That was like our window right there. So, oh well, still a lot of fun. I actually like this scenario a lot with Hulk. I think that was pretty cool. Good old Wasteland Hulk. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. I gotta say, still a fun game. Still enjoy it a lot. Still enjoy it a lot. And hopefully you all do too as well. It's one of those things I'm going to try to keep investing in. If I can find the X-Men box, if I can find Civil War, and the Villains box. And I'm missing Captain America too, but I'm not too worried about that one. But those are like the 3 big ones I'm missing. So hopefully I can find them somewhere in the wild. That isn't too crazy. I mean, I know they'll be expensive, but you know, like really expensive. But yeah, all right. I appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chilling. I gotta get some sleep. I'm tired. So what's next is gonna be Tuesday. We're gonna do Marvel Champions. So Tuesday is gonna be the big day when we do 3-handed Marvel Champions. All right. So this is because of Patreon. I won points. I don't believe it. I know, right? Choose outcome. Did I win tonight? I did not win. There we go. Good job in which that was a good try. I appreciate it. Also, welcome. Don't be rash. Hopefully you're doing well. So yeah, so what were they going with that? So Tuesday, because of my patrons over on Patreon, which if you're not a member of, you should, you know, check that out. Basically, because we got enough paid members on there, we're going to do a 3-handed game of Marvel Champions. So we're going to do that. They voted on the heroes, so it's not too late. You can still vote on the heroes if you become a Patreon member at any tier level. You'll get access to vote on that. So we'll do that Tuesday, 3-handed game. And then there's now a thing if we get to 30 paid members, which we're 9 short on, so we need 9 more paid members. If we get to that, we will do Loki versus Doctor Strange at Marvel Champions. So it should be a good time. But yes, that's kind of what's going on Tuesday. And then I think Novels and I should be able to stream on Friday. I think we should be able to do that. So that should be good fun, good exciting time. But yeah. So that was everything today. Appreciate you all being here. Hopefully you all had a good time. Appreciate you being here for the rules mistakes question. I think it's a fascinating topic, and it'll be interesting to see how it gets responded. Once it is answered, I will let you all know, because I think it's going to change the way not only I play the game, but it's going to change the way looking at the voting. If you voted on this, 87% of you play the way I do. So 87% of you will realize that you played the game wrong. Answered after toe-to-toe is answered. Now, toe-to-toe they will not answer until they change the rules, because that is for sure correct the way I'm doing it. There's no doubt about it. The rules even kind of back it. So, but yeah. All right. Appreciate everyone being here. Everyone have a good night. Take care. And I will see you all Tuesday. Have a good one, guys.